All right. You ready?
Yeah, man.
All right. Cheers, buddy.
Cheers, buddy.
All right. Today we decided to go over what is going to be a summertime beer for us. We're trying something. You're trying something new. I'm
Definitely trying
trying
something new.
something very new. So let's see if they're any good and if we can recommend it to you guys, the audience. What do you got, Mike?
And the beers we got were all from New Jersey breweries. So
Right.
One of my favorite places in New Jersey to travel during the summertime is Cape May. So I got Cape May Brewing. It's a Mexican lager with sea salt and limes called tan limes. Or tan limes. Tan limes. Like tan limes, the girls.
Show the can again. Show the can so everybody can get it. There you go. Tan limes.
So it's a 4.5% beer, but it says crisp and zesty. So I'm looking forward to trying this. I love my lagers, and I like limes. So I'm gonna I have some high hopes for this guy.
Cool. There you go. I was actually looking at that today, but I didn't pick it up. I was like, I don't know. I want something different. So I went with the Elementary Study Abroad. It is a Berliner Weiss style ale. So check it out. See if it's any good.
A little bit of tartness.
Yeah, I've been here. I've been to the brewery. I don't know if they moved. What?
You have?
Yeah. One day when I was dropping my car off to get serviced, me and my wife were like, "Oh, there's a brewery nearby," so we just stopped in, and it was. I mean, I don't know if they're still there.
No, they're still there.
Yeah. Then it's a little tiny place, but it was a lot of fun. We really enjoyed like hanging out there,
Nice.
and it was I thought the beers were pretty good, and I'm looking forward to this because it's been like 2 or 3 years since I've had their beers.
Yeah.
So, it's so cool. Let's do it. Let's open these up.
I will give a little shout out because my friend Mark Graves, he worked for BF Flying Fish for a little bit, and he's one of the head honchos at Cape May. So,
cool.
Well, cheers, buddy.
Cheers, buddy.
Huh?
Oh, they're pretty close.
Yeah. Well, mine's super.
Well,
super
yours is
clear.
very summery lager.
Ooh, it smells good. Get the limes. Get a lot of limes.
This is a summertime beer.
It's interesting. It is refreshing. You get like a lot of salt. A lot of salt I'm getting. But the lime's cutting it very well. But it's a good one. For 4.5 being like a day drinking beer, this is very good. Like I said, I'm just getting a little too much salt,
Okay.
So
ooh, this can's got so much writing, I can't tell the ABV. 4.5. What was yours? 4.2? What'd you say?
4.5.
4.5. All right, so we're exactly the same. Sweet.
Same boat.
Yeah.
I really, it's good. I like the can design. The can design's really cool. The label, that was the eye catcher that I saw today when I went to go buy this beer. I could definitely see me drinking this in Cape May when I'm surf fishing for dogfish or attacking another brewery. So, but it's good. It's a little too much lime for me. Maybe when it warms up a little bit, especially being in sun, you have to probably drink these fast. But no, it's good. It's like I said, a little too much salt for me, but the lime adjusts it, gives it a nice balance. Not too of a like heavy lager, like a Yingling, where you get that like boozy lager taste. So it's nice and crisp. It's very clean. Like I said, it's very clear. It's a very clear beer. But no, it's overall, it's really, really, really good.
Yeah, Cape May, are they still in the same spot or did they move out? Yeah, same spot.
Yeah.
That was man, I remember we went there like when they were just starting, like years ago. They were just kind of, I don't know if they just moved into that place or it was their first summer there.
Yeah.
And because you were like, I want to swing by. It's only like a couple minutes away from where we're staying. So we went over there, and it was well, I don't remember leaving that place. So did their job.
We had a good time.
But it was man, I love little places like that. So if you're down South Jersey, hit up Cape May Brewing for sure.
They just did since that time about many years ago. They moved the brew house to another building into the back, I went down there with someone, and I was just like, I texted Mark, and I was like, "Oh, like where are you at?" I'm like, "We're in the tasting room." He's like, "Go outside, grab a beer, go into the other building." So I went into the other building. He was finishing up brewing, so we walked in there. Girl I was with was wearing flip flops. She's like, "Nope, gotta put these boots on." So she's wearing galoshes. They're like a size 13. Margin in the brewery. I was laughing. So it's just we went back. He was finished. We hung out for a little bit, and then we went back to the tasting room and hung out there for like 2 hours. They're coming along. They're one of the biggest breweries now. They took over surpassed another brewery, and they're one of the biggest breweries now in the state of New Jersey. And you can see them all over the place.
Yep.
They have a bunch of other good beers. They're double IPA. There was Coastal Evacuation, and there's some of the other ones. There's just real solid beers. They're getting really good, really big. I think they're one of the first places in Jersey that did the slushy beers. So, I knew people that just went there just to try the slushy beers and everything else. So I was just like, I know you would definitely love that. Have a slush like this as a slushy beer would probably be awesome. So
Yeah.
It's a cool spot, especially being in Cape May. And there's a few other breweries that opened up in Cape May, but these are still the giants out there. They're still making some great beer. They're always on the shelf. This date code too. When I checked it, I pulled it out of the box. This is 6/11, and today's 6/25, so it's super fresh. It's about 2 weeks old. So it's not oxidized or any off flavor. So, like I said, super clean, crisp. Definitely, definitely a fishing beer. Definitely a fishing beer.
I live right over the border of New Jersey into New York, and right where I am, they had like a whole shelf in one of the coolers. It was all Cape May, like all different like beers. And like I said, I was gonna pick that up. I was like, ooh, this could be a good summertime brew. But then like right underneath was the Elementary, and I was like, oh, this could also be good. So I was just kind of like, I haven't had them in a while, so I figured I'd go with this.
Yeah.
Kind of funny that you went with that one. But yeah, like, oh man, Cape May. It's good times. Good times.
Definitely.
Yeah.
There was another beer I was gonna try from them, but it's like a straight up like orange juice style beer. And
I saw that one too. I didn't want to. Yeah.
I had that before, and I think we had a brew day here at the house, and my partner Jason, he had it. He's like, "Can you go inside and make me some eggs?" He's like, "and bacon." And I was like, "No." He's just like, "This is like straight up orange juice." And I was just like, "All right." That's why I didn't buy that, because I had it before, and I was like, "I want to try this." I love my lager, but it's good. It's good. So, what do you think about your beer?
I got to pour myself some more, so this is going pretty well. I'm enjoying it a lot. It's got some tartness. It's got I think what I imagine a summertime beer is something you're outside, you're either fishing, you're on a little boat, you're sitting on the beach, you're sitting on your deck. It's a hot day, you're sweating. You want something that's like refreshing and I don't want to even say overly beery, like you want something that's easy to drink, refreshing on a hot day. You can have a couple of them. And this is hitting all that. It's got like some tartness, so you can kind of keep drinking. It's not like it's not heavy. It's a very like palatable, like drinkable beer. Easy. I literally drank half of that can in the time you were talking, and this is the other half, and I'll probably get through this in a minute, and then I'll open up another one, so I'm gonna have something. But no, this is super easy to drink. Tastes good. Has like a that little bit of like that tartness is nice, but it's not too tart. And so yeah, I'm really enjoying this. What did they say? Providing floral notes and bright green apple finish. I don't know about the green apple. But it could just be me. I don't know. Maybe I'm not picking that up.
Yeah, that scares me. Like a green apple and like the brewery side is like an unfermented beer. Like it's not fermented all the way. Not all the sugars are out. But they could have did that because it's just sometimes you get an apple that's a little tart.
Yeah. I think that's kind of what they mean.
It's kind of a sour. It's I haven't made one of those yet because I'm not a sour guy, but I probably will be down the road making those beers just to make for people. But yeah, it's just a sour style beer. It's like I said, little tart, probably is a little acidic.
I'm just like, I wouldn't say acidic, just that little bit of pucker, like that.
Okay.
Just a little bit of tartness, which is good. I think it's good. I'm already picturing myself on a boat drinking this.
Or the golf course,
Yeah, on the golf course. That's right. yeah, you do need a lighter beer like this on the golf course.
Yeah, definitely. I can see us like if we ever played golf again, what we used to back in the day, even if it was like a 3 par, drinking this and everything.
Absolutely. Driving around carts. That's
Basically
right.
turning into jackass, like knocking each other over.
That's right. There'll be no golf hat. It'll
Yeah.
just be knocking into each other. Yeah.
So, but no, man, that's good. Dude. It's good. But so, what do you? What would you rate yours?
I want to say, only because I think this is definitely, for me, I think this fills the criteria of summertime beer. I think I would buy this in the summer. I don't think this is like an all year beer for me. Like, I think there's other stuff. But as a summertime beer, totally like, this is like a 4 for sure.
Okay.
Like, I think this is a solid 4, out of 4 out of 5. Like, I think this is an easy pick. Like, if you're looking for something for the summer, you're going to be outside or you're going to somebody's house and you want to be like, hey, you want to try something a little different, a little like from another craft brewery, Elementary. I would definitely, I'd say go for it.
Nice. Like I said, I never tried anything from those guys yet because I haven't seen anything on draft. I haven't seen them distributed down here in South Jersey by the Philadelphia area. So that is like one of the places, like I said, like next time we come up by you, I would love to just stop up there and just have a flight and everything else. So things are opening up now. So hopefully everything stays normal. So we can, go there and start enjoying beers together.
Yeah. What would you rate yours?
I would give this like a 3.75.
Okay.
Because it's just the salt is still getting to me. It's just like I'm just picking a lot of the salt up and everything else. And it's not like it is the sea salt. It's not like when you're in the ocean, it's just like, oh, you get hit in the face and you spit that out. It's not that salty, but it's a little too salty for my liking, but it is very refreshing. It might be a little bit of a change if I was sitting on the beach and I was drinking and I had the salt air coming in at me, and I'd be like, all right, I'll give this a 4. But it's just being in my basement drinking this, even though it's a beautiful day outside right now, I would give it like a 3.75. I think the salt is a little still overpowering for me. I don't know when they put it in the boil, but because I've had some other beers that has sea salt into it, but it wasn't as overpowering as this one. So like I said, I got 3.75, but I was definitely recommend this. I would definitely drink this again, being on the beach. Being on the beach, that's where I would be, like shore area.
Yep.
This is, I don't feel like it's like a lawnmower beer. I think it's more of like a shore area, like we were saying, enjoying fishing, golfing, hanging on the porch, being down by the ocean and everything else. I think this beer complements the ocean very well. So that's where I'll go from it. But I will try it again when I eventually visit Cape May this year, and I'll buy one and hopefully be at a bar. I can sit outside drinking a draft and being by the ocean and be like, all right, I'll change it to 4 or 4.25. It might be the experience. It's always an experience with the beer, but maybe it's by the beach. It might enhance it a little bit more.
Yeah, I mean, you're sitting in your house right now. We're not at beaches. We can't, we're not getting the full experience. I'm sitting in an air-conditioned room, but if it was like super hot outside and drinking this could be a little higher, So could yours. So, yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. Definitely. Well, it is funny because, like I said, I was thinking of picking that one up, and I probably will because, like, I don't love salt in my beer. Like, I don't even like salt in my margaritas. I'm always like, no salt in my margarita. My girly strawberry margarita. But I want no salt anywhere near that. I have had beers with, like, the little bit of salt in them, and they're not bad. I don't mind it. I know the salt, like, for people who like it, it adds a little something.
Yeah.
So what do they do? This is beer science time. What do? Do they literally just put a bunch of salt in there, like at some point?
Yes. So one of the last breweries I worked at that we had a beer. It was a tart style beer. We put sea salt into it. It would go into the boil like 10 to 15 minutes left into the boil, and we would just put it in this hop doser, and it was like, I know the weight, but I'm not going to say what the weight is. It was also a 50-barrel system. You just put X amount of weight of the sea salt in, and the wort would come in, grab that salt, pull it back out, and then flush it through. That's how I've seen it done. That's how I've read it's done. I don't know how much salt they put in here, but it's like I said, it's a lot. It also could be it could be from like the end of the run too. It could have been like just the bottom of it, but they usually put it during the boil. They would never put it in during fermentation. Usually throw it in the boil. So, But like I said, I'm enjoying it, but it's a little salty for me, you know. So
Hey, no, man, cool. We're planning on doing like a couple weeks of summertime beers, you know, to give you guys some ideas. Check out. So I think first episode of summertime beers. I think that's pretty good.
yes, since Roman said we're going to be doing a few of them, you know, if you want to throw out a comment, be like, hey, you should try this beer, give a review from this brewery from here or there. You know, you can throw out some comments to us too. We definitely love to try what beers are in your area, and I don't mind traveling. I know Roman doesn't mind traveling to go find these beers, and if you give us something good for the summer beers that are coming out, because we still got 2 months, give us a shout. You know, we'll definitely go looking for them and give us a review and let you know what we think.
Yep. Perfect. Cheers, buddy.
Cheers, buddy.